You're trying to make affiliate income on TikTok, but every post feels like it's getting suppressed, flagged, or ignored. Here's the truth: affiliate marketing isn't banned on TikTok. The way most people promote the link is the problem. They make the whole video feel like an ad. They hide the relationship, they spam link in bio with no real value, or they send people to a messy, sketchy looking page. So, in this video, I'm breaking down how to do it the safer way, what TikTok allows, what gets you in trouble, how to disclose properly, and where your link should actually go. And later, I'll show you the exact link in bio setup I'd use so your profile looks clean and trustworthy. I'm Erin from Side Hustle Mastery. Let's get into it. The key thing to understand: TikTok isn't just looking at your link, it's looking at the whole experience. If your video feels misleading or exaggerated, or your profile looks like it only exists to push people off the app, that's what makes TikTok cautious. It's rarely the affiliate link itself, it's everything around it that adds up to "this is an ad account pretending to be a creator." So the fix is simple: make the video valuable first, commercial second. Lead with a problem, show a useful example, explain who the product is actually for, and let the link be the next step, not the entire point. So let's look at TikTok's own help page. Under the first header, TikTok says you can promote a brand, product, or service, your own business, or a third-party brand where you get paid or receive some kind of incentive. So affiliate content is allowed, but notice the line right after it. When your content is commercial, you'd have to turn on the content disclosure setting. That's where a lot of creators mess up. If you're earning a commission from a link, that is a financial relationship. You can't act like the recommendation has nothing to do with money. Now let's scroll down to this section. Now let's scroll down over here. So TikTok explains that this setting labels your posts as promotional content or a paid internship, depending on what you're promoting. So it does part of the disclosure work for you, and turning it on is simple. When you're posting, before you hit publish, you'll see a more options area with a content disclosure toggle. You want to flip that on, choose promotional content, and TikTok adds the label for you. It takes 5 seconds, and it's the single easiest way to stay on the right side of these rules. But I wouldn't rely on the setting alone. I'd also say it in the video or put a simple line on screen, something like "this video includes affiliate links," or "I may earn a commission if you buy through my link." And that doesn't ruin the video, it actually makes you look more trustworthy. People are so used to creators earning commissions. What feels bad is when the recommendation is hidden, or if it's exaggerated, pretending to be unbiased when there is money involved. So if you want to promote affiliate links safely, don't hide the relationship, make the content useful, and disclose clearly. The safest way to talk about affiliate products is to be specific. Do not say "everyone needs this." Say "this makes sense if you're trying to solve this exact problem." Don't say "this will make you rich." Say "this is one tool that helps with this part of the process." Don't say "you have to buy this today." Say "if this fits what you need, the link is in my bio." That small shift changes everything. TikTok content performs better when it sounds like a real person explaining something, not a commercial, and specific beats hype every time. Now, here's what I mean. Say you're promoting a budgeting app. The spammy version is "this app changed my life, everyone needs it, link in bio." Now, the version that actually converts is "if you get to the end of the month and have no idea where your money went, this is the app that finally showed me." It's the same product, but one sounds like an ad and the other sounds like a friend who just gets it. TikTok can tell the difference, and so can your viewer. So lead with a problem, then show where the product fits. If you're promoting a course platform, start with trying to sell a digital product and having no clean checkout. If you're promoting a skincare product, start with the exact skin concern or routine mistake. Now, the recommendation feels earned instead of forced. You're not begging people to click, you're naming a problem, showing a solution, and being honest about who it's for and who should skip it. This is the part most affiliates never think about. TikTok treats certain categories as higher risk: finance, health, supplements, weight loss, alcohol, gambling. If the product you're promoting falls into one of these, the rules tighten fast, and TikTok can limit your reach or pull the post. And your affiliate program usually has its own rules on top of that, so before you promote anything in these spaces, check both. So this turns disclosure from a suggestion into a rule. Anytime you post something you benefit from financially, including a review or endorsement where you get any incentive, TikTok says you have to disclose it. That is the exact definition of affiliate content, and undisclosed commercial content is the kind of thing that quietly gets your post deprioritized. You won't get a warning, you'll just wonder why the video died. All right, frauds and scams. This is the one that catches honest people. You can promote a completely legitimate product and still trip this rule because TikTok isn't just judging the product, it's judging how you talk about it. If your video sounds like a scam, that is a problem. The trap is that you don't think you're doing anything wrong. You're excited about a product that's actually worked for you. So you say, this is insane. You have to try this. To TikTok system, insane plus you have to, plus a link can read exactly like a scam script, even though you're being honest. So the move is to sound calm and specific instead of hyped. Calm converts better anyway. Hype makes people suspicious. Specifics make people trust you. So kill the hype, no income claims that sound too good to be true, no guaranteed results, no fake urgency, and never bury the fact that you earn a commission. Stay specific and grounded, what the product does, who it's for, and who should skip it. Now let's talk about the link itself. On TikTok, most creators don't drop raw affiliate links in every post. They send people to a link in bio and organize the offers from there. And this matters more than it sounds because your link page is part of the trust experience. If someone clicks your profile and lands on a messy page with 20 random buttons, it feels confusing and confused people leave. Picture two profiles. One has 12 buttons, a link tree, 3 random products, an old giveaway, a dead link. The other has 3. Budgeting app I mentioned, free side hustle checklist, my storefront. Same creator, the second one gets clicks because the viewer knows exactly what they're getting before they tap. So if you make videos about side hustles, your link page might have a few simple sections, tools you use, free resources, and current recommendations. And label each link for what it actually is. Not click here, say start a stand store, try beacons, budgeting app I mentioned, free side hustle checklist. The goal is to make the next step obvious without overwhelming people. This is where a link in bio tool helps. If your current affiliate deal is with Stan Store, use your Stan link below. Stan works well if you want your profile to feel like a small storefront, affiliate links, digital products, bookings, and email capture all in one place. Just know a link page doesn't magically make TikTok promote you. What it does is give viewers a clean path from video to offer. If someone watches your TikTok about a tool, clicks your profile, and has to hunt through messy links, you lose them. If your deal is with beacons instead, same idea, use whichever tool matches your workflow, but keep the page simple. Don't turn your bio link into a junk drawer, use clear labels, disclose affiliate links where needed. Do not turn your bio link into a junk drawer, use clear labels, disclose affiliate links where needed, and only feature offers that make sense for your audience. Here's the easiest way to structure an affiliate video. Content first, link second. You can start with the viewer's problem. Give them something useful, a tip, a mistake to avoid, a quick comparison, then mention the product as one possible solution, disclose that you may earn a commission, and send people to the link in your bio if they want it. So instead of use my link to make money online, it sounds like this. If you're trying to sell a digital product, don't start by making 10 of them. Start with one clear offer and one simple checkout. A tool like Stan Store can help with that setup. This video includes affiliate links, and I'll put the link in my bio if you want to check it out. Now that feels helpful instead of pushy. The product isn't the whole video, it's the next step after you've already helped the viewer. If the video only exists to push a link, it feels like an ad. If it helps someone solve a problem, the link feels natural. That's the difference between building affiliate income and just posting sales pitches. And if you want the account to last, people have to trust you first. So here's the bottom line, affiliate marketing is allowed on TikTok. The way you promote it is what makes or breaks you. Don't hide the relationship, don't spam the same CTA on every post, don't make claims you can't back up, and don't send people to a messy link page. Make useful content first, disclose clearly, and give people a clean path from video to offer. If you want to set up that cleaner link to bio page, you can use our Stan Store or Beacons link below, depending on which deal is currently available. Keep the page simple and only promote products that actually fit your audience. I'm Erin from Side Hustle Mastery. If this video helped, make sure to like and subscribe. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you in my next video.